Hey guys, just a real quick reminder, I am trying as hard as I can to get to 1,000 subscribers before the new year. So please, if you would just hit that subscribe button down below, it would help a lot. Now without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to Carson Crush, and today I will be putting together yet another Technic Lego. So this Technic Lego comes with 665 pieces, and its age recommendation on this is 9+. So I should be able to knock this out easy. Now, as you remember from the past, I did this Technic Lego in another one of my videos. And now I will be putting together this Rubicon yellow Technic Jeep. Okay, so on the back it says it can go on all sorts of different terrain. You can steer it using a little knob in the back, and its hood opens, so that's pretty cool. And as it's displayed in the box art here, it has a little hook that comes out of the front. Alright, I am really excited to put this together, so without further ado, let's get started. And hopefully it doesn't cause me as much trouble as that one did. Alright guys, it's update time. This is how much the Jeep we have done so far, and all we have left to do is bag number 2. So far, this is pretty easy to build, and I'm liking this a lot. So without further ado, let's continue building. Hey guys, it's update time, and so far so good. Now that I've gotten to this point, things are pretty easy to put together, but as you can see, we have the entire front of the car done, and almost the entire back of the car done. So, let's keep on building. Guys, and here it is, the Rubicon Jeep Technic Lego. Alright, let's just get straight into this. One of the things that I recommend the most is to just knock this completely out in one day. The reason why is because that if you leave some pieces out on the table, go to bed, wake up in the morning, and get back to building this, I guarantee you, especially if you have pets, that at least a couple pieces will go missing in the morning. And that'll definitely stop you from progressing with this build. So, yeah. And also, I don't know what these Lego people did, but this is not for 9+. The reason being is that you have to be pretty strong to put most of these pieces in, and there are tons of stickers that require absolute precision. Other than that, it's pretty fun to build. Alright, now let's zoom this camera in, and we can go over some of the features. Alright guys, so one of the first and the most common features is, of course, the steering. So there's this little wheel in the back. If you turn it, it actually turns the front wheels, which is pretty cool. Alright, so the second feature we're going to talk about is the hood. It can open, and then, yeah, there's not really much going on inside. It can just open and close, so that's pretty cool. And then a feature that I really like is the doors. Of course, both of them can open. And I know this might not be big for most people, but for some people it is. And that is, the steering wheel cannot turn. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you're buying this Lego. And so yeah, for the interior, there's basically just 2 seats, and that's it. And another feature is, it has an extendable hook at the front. And if you extend it all the way, it reaches to about 16 inches, depending on how you tie it. And yes, that's right, I said depending on how you tie it. Because like most other Lego hooks, this doesn't come assembled right out of the bag. You actually have to tie the knots yourself. So unless you have nimble fingers or get an adult to help you, I don't think you can do this Lego. And another really cool feature is that it has multi-terrain suspension, so this thing can handle mostly anything you throw at it. Alright, now with all the features out of the way, let's talk about the pros and cons. First, let's start off with the pros. Some pros are that it is really easy and enjoyable for experienced Lego builders. And it is also a heavy duty and really well designed Lego. Alright, now let's talk about some of the cons. The first con being, it is not recommended that you put this together when you're at an early Lego building stage or when you're first putting Legos together. The reason why? Well, although the age recommendation is 9 plus, I'd say it is way harder than that because, as you all know, Technics are really hard. Another con being the stickers. Yes, that's right. There are tons and tons of stickers on this thing, including the entire front grille, the sides of the hood, and these 2 stickers that are on the door. But with all of that out of the way, I think it's safe to say that this would definitely be my first Technic Lego that I've liked more than regular Legos. And although it was extremely challenging and really hard to put together, for me it was really enjoyable. And I like building most of the stuff on this thing. And I just love how there's so many different cool features, and it's exactly like the one in real life. Alright guys, so that concludes today's Lego video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this video, and comment down below on what Technic Legos you think I should put together next. So as always, see you in the next one.